The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. Hey, it's 1st and 10.
Luke! Think right! It's hot!
Lawrence gonna throw straight away here. Right off the rip, he's throwing deep! Big game downfield! Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Devin Duvernay to return it. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Throw left side, complete. And he gets him around 6 there. Sent to the ground by Mason Smith. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Motioning the tight end now. 3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Hauled in by Rice. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
4th and 3, drive on the line. They'll go. It's Mahomes. He loses the football. And it's recovered by the offense. But Brock gets 4th down. We know only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. 11.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Completed to Davis. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
It's the first carry for the Auburn rookie. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Running back sent in motion. 3rd down, Lawrence to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Jaguars into punt formation. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Massive hit! The ball is out! And they steal it back on the return. And Jacksonville makes a let's go! Touchdown! The Jaguars get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And in great shape after that return, he's across the 35 before going out. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Josh Hines-Allen, that time to haul him down. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. They'll stick with Achane. A lot of grass ahead. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 37 on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami. Looking to throw Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, denies the first down.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Yellow! Yellow, yellow!
From the 17. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he makes the Husk go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars push their lead to 21-0 already. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Mahomes trying again after the pick. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he'll get it up to the 44. That play good for 17 and a first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Yellow.
Running with Achane out of the gun. Past midfield to the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Yellow. 15.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. Has a man, it's Tyler Conklin. So they'll decline this and take the results. So now that we've sorted that flag out, we've arrived at the end of the first. 21-0 our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second and 3 now. From the 16. Finds the in route complete. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Trying to run it in, Achane. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal. Trying again with Achane. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Now it's Mahomes. And he makes the catch for the tip drill touchdown. The Dolphins fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Right there to tack on the point after. And the Dolphins get it back to a 14-point game. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Jacksonville in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. The return begins on their side of midfield. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be Dolphins football. On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Off play action, it's Mahomes. That's caught, Devon Achane. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Attack!
Back to the air, Mahomes. He's got it near the 10. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Again, Mahomes to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Catch is made down the right sideline. Oh, he trucked that defender. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Duvernay on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Finds his man Waddle. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be first down, Miami.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll head up, 1st and 10 from the 42.
Easy, easy.
Rice motioning left. Throwing again, Mahomes. Getting out. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 15.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Conklin brings it in. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing is Mahomes. Cut at the 10-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Prater puts it through. And they'll get him back to 11. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Duvernay on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, a give to A-Chain. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Achane, a first down carry. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3. Achane reels it in. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Here's Achane running right. And he gets it down to the 13-yard line. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be second and 1.
Yellow. Hey, Ripley. Hey, 57 color. Yellow. Okay.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And what will they dial up on third and short? Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal. Mahomes. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play.
Into a crowd, and oh, intercepted. Foye Oluokun with the pick.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a two-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and can energize a defense and give them that swag when the defenses stop them.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Hey, lion. Here we go.
Lawrence in the pistol. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Silver.
Lawrence trying again on second. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Hey, run.
Third down, Lawrence to throw. That's incomplete left side.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
Ralph.
He's back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Lisa 24. Alert! Alert! Red.
Now a give left side. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Cordell Flott there on the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Hey, go! 11. Silver.
Lawrence working from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. You get a pick-6. You get a pick-6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick-6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rob.
No highlight for a quarterback.
He lays out and gets it. Wow, that gets him the 2 points. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Rip, 23. Go. Here we go, sir.
Now Lawrence coming off a pick. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Dolphins got it! And Miami returns this to the end zone. Touchdown! The Dolphins lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with D linemen a lot, quickness, right? It's usually the corner skill guys,
Yep.
But he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
Right on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, I'm gun. All right, let's go. Here we go, sir.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That one's caught along the left sideline. Run down, and at the end, he loses the football. It's knocked free. And the Dolphins got it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. What? And they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Yellow, yellow.
A-chain again. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
He has the first over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This one's caught. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backward.
And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Extra point try is good by Wright. And the Dolphins take a 3-possession lead.
Jaguars 28.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Has this at the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it, to just
Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating little daddy LeBron. Your mammy's a petty. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Tether Road, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Blink of my VIP. Snicker my. One brick, one miss. Rich took his chick out. We talking start like ball hype. Pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my shit. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Just don't touch me. You're ugly. Just don't touch me. You're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike. I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl. She musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me. You're ugly. Just don't touch me.